Alaikum. Good morning, children. How are you all? Welcome back to our online class. Today is 21st January 2022, Friday. We will start our English class. Okay, ninth class children, are you ready? We'll do poem comprehension today. For two poems, we'll read it out, understand it, the name of the poem, moral of the poem, the poet name. Okay, and what all we understand from the poem, the hard words, the antonym, synonym, how we all have to practice the comprehension. I'll tell you. We have done this poem in our class also, isn't it? I am reading the poem. If you have reader, take out your readers. What is a player? Okay, a player is one who doesn't give up at the sight of defeat, but learns from their mistakes and put them beneath. A player is one who doesn't give up at the sound of the buzzer, always giving what they have from one side of the court to the other. A player is one who doesn't whine about their playing time, because a player knows it's an unacceptable crime. A player is one who practices game speed. Always keep in mind that their shots are not guaranteed. This is a description about a cricket player, a football player, volleyball player. Okay, how he plays, how he is loving the game and immensely playing it with all his tricks and trying to tackle the opposite team. A player is one who doesn't settle for anything less, even knowing that they are not the best. They will be the ones you see outside practicing, day or night, rain or shine. They are the ones running on hurt ankles, admitting they are fine. They get hurt, isn't it? They fall down, but they still go on with that bleeding ankles, nose, when they get hit and all. Because they have to win the game, they have to win against the opposite party. They are like true enemies, but still they cannot show their enemyship. They have to play and win the game and lose this opposite partner. In that way, they can go through that. So, what are the qualities of player? The efficiency, the practice, whether it is day or night, whether it is raining or bright sunlight, you have to cope up with that situation. Whatever may be his health, his damages, his got it spoiled, bat or ankles, whatever he got hurt, bleeding and all, but still he have to cope up with that situation. He have to learn, he have to fight with it. Okay, then only a player can win. A player is one who has strong, sensible mind. Understanding mind, sensible, never pondering about failing or only contemplating prevailing. A player is one who doesn't chicken out, who wants to be in the game when everything counts. Now that is a true player. Who plays in every situation, whether it is rain, New Zealand field, this field, other pitches will be given to them, isn't it? It's not necessary only in India a player is playing a game. He has to play in all the countries in that situation, in that climate, in that field, in that environment, in that pitch and all. Whatever is it rain, suddenly it starts raining. They cannot leave the match and run away until and unless the umpire, the referee, whatever is who is ahead, they postpone it, but they cannot move until they win or they lose. They have to play it very strongly, sensibly, knowing the tricks and tactics of the opposite team, their team. In that way, they have to tackle the situations very smartly and smiling. They cannot show their rivalry, which is pulling their leg or telling something or kicking them away. They have to play sportively, positively. So this is the poem, What is a Player? The name of the poem is What is a Player, and the poet's name is Jessica Taylor. Now, after reading this poem twice or thrice, you will understand that what are the points in the poem, what do we understand, the moral of the story, what are the hard words, synonyms, antonyms, other word. If any word is given for making a sentence, you have to make. And again I tell you all that this is a compulsory 10 marks question comprehension. So you have to read it and then answer the questions which I have framed for you all. 5 questions are given here, and the answers you have to write to me and send it by 5 in the evening. But all the questions are in this, the answers you will get in this comprehension itself You have to write that, just a little bit of grammar will be there, which you'll have to do it with your common sense. Okay, first question. See the 5 questions. 1. Answer the following questions after reading the poem above. What is a synonym of defeat? Synonym means what? The same meaning. Defeat, synonym, lose, L-O-O-S-E, lose. Okay. What is the other word for give up? Write 3 qualities a good player must have. Which game is discussed in the poem? Do you understand what is the game going on in the poem? Read it again if you don't understand it. Give the antonym of strong. Antonym means opposite. In simple words, it means opposite, whereas synonym means a meaning. 5th one, what's the answer, children? Give the antonym of strong, weak, W-E-A-K. Okay? Poem, write the same thing in your classwork book. You can write the poem also, or else if you don't want to write, no problem, write only these questions and with the answers and send me by evening 5. Okay, this is a poem from our readers textbooks. The second poem see today is The River. What is the name of the poem? The River. The name itself tells that it is describing the beauty of river, the color, the areas which it is covering, what the river is bringing for us other than water, and what are the colors, and beautifully embossed, and the way it is telling the feelings of the poet. So who is the poet? S.A. Bowles. Got it? The river. Let's start rhyming the poem. River, river, little river, bright you sparkle on your way, or the yellow pebbles dancing through the flowers and foliage glancing, like a child at play. River, river, swelling river. River is dancing, playing like a child, and it is swelling. Swelling means getting lot of water, fat. Swelling means something when you get hurt and your skin, your knee becomes fat. So some places it is giving more water, swelled it is. Some places it is narrow river. On you rush through rough and smooth. It is going through, passing through the rough and smooth paces of life. Louder, faster, brawling, leaping. These are the movements of river. It is beautifully explained here that how the river is going loudly or fastly, brawling, leaping. Some areas don't have this river, don't have water, so it is going slowly, leaping. Just going after many breaks is called leaping. Some places it is going very in a full speed, in a full rush of water is there. It is a rivery area, so faster and louder. Over the rocks by rose banks, sweeping like impetuous youth. River, river, brimming river, broad and deep, and still as time. Okay, seeming still, yet still in motion. It is still in continuous motion, tending onward to the ocean. Just like mortal prime, river, river, headlong river, down you dash into the sea. This river is going and connecting to the sea. Got it? Ganga river, Jamuna river, Yamuna river, you have so many. See that line hath never sounded. See that sail hath never rounded. Like eternity. So the river is going in its flow, covering all the paces with loudness, fastness, brawling, leaping. These are the movements, the conditions, the areas in which the river is going with its speed, with its slowness, or with its enthusiasm, the energy which the river is flowing. So this poem is, the poem name of the poem is The River. The poet who is describing it so beautifully, his name is C.A. Bowles. Got it? Now these, according to this poem, we have few comprehension question answers which carries each 1 mark in the exams most of the time. So we have to go through those questions and you have to send me the answers by evening. Okay, before 5 p.m. on my personal number. Got it? The River. Read the poem once more time. Okay, let's go with the question answers. All have read the river, read the poem. Yes, children, let's see the questions of this. Answer the following questions after reading the poem comprehension. First one, what is the other word for sparkle? Shining. What is the other word for sparkle? Second one, what is the antonym of the word faster? Just I told you all in last comprehension, right? Antonym means opposite. Faster, slower. What is the name of the poem? The river is the name of the poem. What is the moral of the river of the poem? The river? The areas which river has river is going and distributing fresh water, and the beauty of the areas. Why does the poet calls the swelling river? Because in few areas water is more. This it allows more water to get in according to the hilly area, rocky area, okay, in that way. And few areas the river is going very slowly, dull ways, leaping, sweeping. Leaping means slowly dragging itself, so the water is not going with full enthusiasm, energy. For water is not there in that area. Breakage of water, supply is not good of that river, and this is very natural, okay. So it describes about the feelings of the writer. The writer's name you have to learn and send me by all these 5 questions. Write in your classwork, write it homework at the date and send it before 5. Got it? Today only, both the comprehensions I want. All of you send me your homeworks on time on my number. Don't be absent. Learn properly, regularly. Thank you. See you in next class. Assalamu alaikum.